It's always nice when you have a few extra quid dropping into your pocket to make a little flush for a while.
Mhm.
You do something good at work, and the boss wants to show you their appreciation and give you a bonus at the end of the month. You get that warm, fuzzy feeling.
Yeah.
I imagine that's how all the MPs in the House of Commons are feeling, having their salaries increased by 5%. I thought they had a pay rise recently. I thought they just had one.
I don't know. I lose track of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, anyway, this 5% is way above the rate of inflation
Mm.
Rachel Reeves is boasting about. One cynical MP said on a radio interview that the pay rise was given by an independent watchdog. Of course it was. Of course it was. The MPs would never vote that down because it's equal for all of them.
Yeah.
You know, they're always going to say thank you very much. This
Oh,
independent watchdog.
okay.
It looks like being a UK citizen is becoming a mug's game. So with salaries rising from 89 to £110,000 by the end of this administration, it makes the MPs feel all kind of fuzzy inside.
Mm.
So much so that yesterday at Westminster, around 40 of them had a flash dance episode with Angela Rippon and the Strictly team. This after an RAF base in Cyprus was attacked and the shells are flying in the Middle East. Talk about Nero and his fiddle. Lee Anderson, MP, was shocked when he passed by the gang, remarking it was like something out of the Thriller video that Michael Jackson did.
Yeah, I know. I just that's what my thoughts were. Yeah, but yeah.
Others who had better things to do with their time, like work, also showed disdain on the inappropriate spectacle.
Yeah.
I think the best
Mm.
way to put it was from an anonymous ex-user who said, never mind Chinese spies, absence of navy, almost World War III, giving away our territory and taxes,
Mm.
invaders arriving today,
Yeah.
electoral fraud,
Mm.
pedo protection, rape gangs. Stunned, our elected taxpayer funded political self anointed elite think that this is okay today. Gross lack of insight. That's what they said.
You say suggested they're out of touch.
For me, Mark, it seems like stuff for another strongly worded letter.
I know what my letter would begin. It would begin with F and end with F, U, um, W and end in S. Yeah. Um, yeah,
I
okay.
think as long as strongly worded letters are being sent, they just don't care. It's a letter, for goodness sake.
Yeah. It, yes. Right. I saw this. I had to send it to American people I know and everyone else. You think you've got problems, mate? Look at the UK has. Yeah, I mean, even the Speaker of the House of Commons took part. I mean,
He was.
yeah, I mean, I've often wondered about him if he likes to put on a pair of comfortable shoes and do a bit of a shuffle. I don't know, it's could be his thing.
I know
Um,
he likes to travel.
well, whatever. Uh,
He
um,
likes to travel in luxury, apparently. He
look,
spent a lot of time out of the UK. I don't know if
look,
you've heard.
I often explain to younger people. I mean, it's you look you look at anything. There's two things that motivate people essentially at the core of it, and that's power and wealth. And I think you've just summed it all up. Um, I mean, even somebody that probably goes into politics with good intentions is still looking to have influence. Yeah, and hopefully they'll get remuneration for it. I mean, okay, we can the scale. As to politicians getting higher pay, um, there's two arguments to it. I'm gonna throw two arguments. Okay, it's probably a bit insensitive to do it at the time at now. Yeah. I mean, it could be that there has been an independent review and they've looked at the costs of this. This is where it's self-perpetuating. They've looked at the costs that maybe they have with offices, employing staff, etc., etc. I don't know how this is all paid for. Yeah. And maybe it is realistic to how much it costs them to be a politician nowadays. If they have to pay out of whatever salary and whatever else they get. I don't know how the expense system works still. I've been trying to work that out for years.
Well, this is their salaries and not the expenses.
Well,
Just so that we're clear.
I mean, if we're being honest, being a politician isn't a guaranteed career path. Forget anything else. It's not a guarantee. You could be voted out every 5 years, within 5 years. Yeah, I mean, there's that side
So
to it.
what you're saying then is it's grab as much as you can.
I'm not saying that directly.
No, that's what you're inferring.
Yeah,
You've got to grab as much as you can in this 5 years.
I mean,
which is what I've always been saying, that the politicians, they're just after getting as much money as they can.
I mean, the other argument is you pay them with a decent salary, and then they're not sort of moonlighting, doing other jobs and everything else. That's their job, and then however long it lasts, they theoretically they shouldn't be propina, as we call it here. Yeah, I'm not suggesting any politician is in the UK, but yeah, they're theoretically, yeah, they shouldn't be on the take. You give them a decent living salary that they can just focus on doing whatever their day job is, which I don't believe is dancing on a publicity stunt for a broadcaster. But there we go. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the world a bit. Now, I'm not against them even going to a bar or something, even being photographed smiling or something. Yeah, they're helping the bar and things like this. Yeah. Or even taking part if they're doing dancing with some sort of underprivileged children's group or something else like this. Yeah. Or disabled or something. If they want to do that kind of thing, that would be the appropriate way to do it. Then nobody can accuse them of dancing and prancing around. I mean, yes, it did seem like a bit of a strange jolly to be doing, given circumstances around the world. And I mean, whatever your general view about what's ever happening, people are dying in the world, linked or not linked, or potentially dying, linked or not linked to the UK. And like you said, that shopping list you've just read out of things wrong within the UK at the moment. It's like I say, I mean, I've always been a bit suspicious about Lindsay Hoyle, what he's all about, really. I think he's a failed schoolmaster, personally, when I've watched him in performance. Yeah. I don't know if it did seem to be member of the Green Party and Labour politicians there. I don't know who else was there. I didn't look at the roll call who was there. Just watching them dance is sickening enough for me, or bad enough for me, without going into too much detail. I'd be quite honest. I was just laughing. I thought, you pathetic bunch of fools. Quite frankly, fools.
As long as that's all you're doing, I don't think they'll mind.
Well,
it's them that'll be getting the £110,000 a year.
Well, I know. I mean, yeah, I mean, yes, I just shake my head. I sent it to someone I know in the US, and they came back to me, SMH, shake my head. What can I say? If it was for a charitable event, even, I would say, okay, fair dinkum. Yeah. If you're giving up your own time or doing something, yeah, to raise awareness for things that maybe you should be dealing with anyway. But okay, that's okay. Just to turn up.
I think even if you're doing an Angela Rayner,
yeah,
I mean, she's went off to Greece or to Spain or where it was, and had a whale of a time DJing and doing all this sort of stuff. But it was on her time.
Yeah,
it was somebody else's dime.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But at least it wasn't as if she was had to stand in the chamber somewhere.
No, I mean, the lass was on holiday, and good luck to her. I mean, middle-aged teenager sort of syndrome on that one, but yeah. But who am I to? I mean, some of the activities I do any bad activities, yeah, but I like to mess around sometimes and things, but I don't like cameras on me when I'm doing it, admittedly either. Um, Not I'm doing anything bad, but just I don't like people videoing me dancing, partly because I can't dance. Neither can the
We
majority of
know, we know,
politicians.
we know, Mark. We've seen the videos.
Exactly. That will not be posted on this podcast, by the way. Yeah. Um, but yeah, um, I yeah, it was disbelief. Anyone wants to do it, it's out there. Just have a look. British politicians dancing. Um, yeah. Make of it what you will.